Hello, friends. Welcome to the Animal Kingdom channel. Today, I'll share an original story I've created for you. Enjoy watching. This story happened last summer in the remote region of Karelia. Artyom was 16, and his friend Pashka was 15. They had just finished 9th grade and decided to have a little adventure. They took an old, Alpha, moped, packed a backpack with water and crackers, and headed to a neighboring village. Artyom's grandmother lived there. The road went through the forest. It was a familiar path, an old dirt track, slightly overgrown with grass, a swamp to the left, a ravine to the right. But that day, everything felt unusually quiet. Even the birds weren't singing. Pashka smiled and said, "Kinda creepy, like in a horror movie." Artyom just waved it off. Halfway there, they stopped. The moped coughed and stalled. While Artyom fiddled with the engine, Pashka stepped aside to stretch his legs. And suddenly, "Hey, did you see that?" He went pale. Something moved in the woods, about 30 meters from the road. At first, they thought it was a deer. But the figure was bulkier, the movement smoother. And in the next moment, a bear stepped out of the bushes, huge, brown, with a heavy gait. The boys froze. The bear stopped and stared straight at them. A few seconds felt like an eternity. And suddenly, the bear charged toward them. "Pashka, get on!" Artyom shouted, hitting the starter. The engine whined, coughed, and died again. "Faster!" Pashka had already jumped on the seat while Artyom desperately twisted the throttle. The bear was charging like a tank. The distance was closing fast. And just as the animal was within 10 meters, the engine roared to life. The moped screeched and took off. They tore through the dirt road, not even seeing where they were going. Behind them, they could hear the pounding of paws on the ground. The bear was chasing them, not falling behind. Artyom felt a chill down his spine, like the beast was about to grab him. Only at the grandmother's house, when they collapsed onto the veranda, pale, soaked with sweat, hands trembling, knees buckling, did they realize they had survived. Artyom opened the camera app on his phone. The one mounted on the handlebars had recorded everything. You could see the bear stepping out of the forest, standing there, and then charging. You could hear screams, the engine's roar, and the heavy thud of paws behind them. Later that evening, the neighbor, an old forest ranger, came by. He watched the footage and simply said, "He didn't want to attack. He was driving you away, protecting something." And then the grandmother remembered someone had recently spotted a mother bear with cubs on that side of the forest. Be careful out there. Dear friends, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for daily original stories. See you in the next adventure.